Here is your Radio Theater Channel weekly podcast for download. The RTC still has the very best old-time radio on the live streaming. And if it's music you love, tune in to the RTC Music Channel, where this link and many others are on our website at oldtimeradiolisten.com. Now, here's Jim.
Hello and welcome to the RTC Weekly Download. I'm your host, Jim Dolan. Today, we have some police action with Dragnet and The Big Bop. And after that, little comedy with Great Gildersleeve. This one's called Gildy's Engaged to Eve but Kissing Leela. So there's some trouble in store for the Great Gildersleeve. That's coming to us from 1944. Right now, it's time for Dragnet.
Sound off for Chesterfield. Low in nicotine, highest in quality, best for you. Chesterfield brings you Dragnet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. You're a detective sergeant. You're assigned a robbery detail. For the past 3 weeks, a lone thief has been victimizing stores and check-cashing agencies. You've got a description of the man, but so far you've failed to identify him. Your job? Get him. Before you buy your next pack of cigarettes, think this over. A doctor has been examining a group of Chesterfield smokers with special attention to the nose, throat, and sinuses. His latest report, after a full year and a half, says no adverse effects from smoking Chesterfield. Don't you want to try a cigarette with a record like this? Chesterfield, regular or king size, they're low in nicotine, highest in quality, best for you.
Dragnet, the documented drama of an actual crime. For the next 30 minutes, in cooperation with the Los Angeles Police Department, you will travel step by step on the side of the law through an actual case transcribed from official police files. From beginning to end, from crime to punishment, Dragnet is the story of your police force in action.
It was Friday, June 10th. It was warm in Los Angeles. We were working the day watch out of robbery detail. My partner's Frank Smith. The boss is Chief of Detectives Thad Brown. My name's Friday. We'd gotten a call that there'd been a holdup, and it was 10:36 a.m. when we got to the corner of Alvarado and Catalina Streets, the Harrison Check Cashing Agency.
I'm sorry, you'll have to come back. We've had some trouble and we're not open for business. Come back in about an hour.
Police officer, sir.
Oh, well, where have you been? I was held up, held right up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fellas in the police car was here. They told me that you'd come out. Well, where have you been? It's taken you long enough. Didn't you use the siren?
Yes, sir. We came out just as soon as we got the call.
Just seems us taxpayers would get better service than that.
Well, sir, the call just came in 4 minutes ago.
Oh, well, all right then. Well, now let me tell you all about it.
Yes, sir, if you would, please.
Oh, you just bet I would. Well, now, first off, I had trouble sleeping last night. I knew right off it was going to be a bad day. I can always tell, when I've had a bad night, the next day's always a doozy.
Did you give the officers in the radio car a description of the man who held you up?
Yes, sir. I sure did. I gave it to them right off. Now, you're going to let me tell you all about the holdup?
Yes, sir, if you go ahead, please.
Well, I had a bad night. Real bad. I knew... Say, my name's Harrison. Abel Harrison. I don't think I got you a fellow's names.
Oh, this is my partner, Frank Smith. My name's Friday.
How do you do?
Glad to know you, yeah. Darn fool next door kept pounding the typewriter all night. He never let up.
Sir?
The man next door, that's why I didn't get any sleep. Some crackpot trying to be a writer. Oh, it's an awful thing. All night long. Dit, ding, dit, ding, all night. Not a wink of sleep.
Yes, sir. If you just tell us about the robbery, please.
You ain't interested, huh?
Well, no, sir, it isn't that. It's just that the more time we lose here, the harder it's going to be to apprehend the suspect. You can understand that.
Oh, well, yeah.
Now, maybe if you just answer some questions for us, it might be easier and possibly a little faster. Huh?
Okay, fire away.
What time did the man come in?
About 10:12.
Was he alone?
Yep.
Did it look like there might have been anybody else with him?
Nope.
Do you know if he drove an automobile?
Couldn't tell.
I see. Well, would you tell us exactly what he said and what he did from the time that you first saw him?
Came in, 10:12, had a gun, walked over to me, pointed the gun, told me to stick up. That the way you fellows want it?
Oh, you just relax, Harrison, will you, and tell the story in your own words.
I'm trying to do just that.
Yes, sir.
Maybe if I went slower, it'll be easier for you boys.
All right, sir, you go right ahead.
Well, he came in, stood around for a minute, then come over to the counter. I asked him if I could help him.
Uh-huh.
We cash checks, payroll checks. First off, I thought that's what he wanted, to cash a check. Wasn't, though. I asked him what he wanted, and he pulled out the gun, told me to keep quiet and hand him the money. Pointed the gun right at my heart, right here. My heart. Are you with me so far, boys?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
So I gave him the money, all there was in the drawer.
I see, sir. About how much was taken, Mr. Harrison?
About $1,500. He just took the paper money. He didn't want the silver. Had 2 paper bags. Looked like he'd carried his lunch in them. All kind of wrinkled,
Yes, sir.
Had me put the money in them. Then he told me to lay down on the floor. Lay there and count to 100 by ones. Told me not to move until I'd finished. He said if I did, he'd come back and kill me. The way he told me, you knew he meant it. After that, he left.
All right, sir.
Wonder if you can give us a description of the man.
Sure, but already gave one to the other cops. Ain't that enough?
We'd like to have you tell us, if you would, Mr. Harrison.
Oh, them other fellows don't work with you, huh?
Well, yes, sir, they do, but we'd just like you to describe the man to us.
Well, what's the matter? Won't they tell you?
Well, yes, Mr. Harrison, they'll tell us, but the questions they ask you for getting out of broadcast. We have to fill out a report and try to get the man who did this.
Oh, seems like a pretty funny way to operate. Don't tell the other cops what's going on.
How tall was the man, Harrison?
Well, let's see. I'd say about 5 feet, maybe 8 to 10 inches.
Mm-hmm. How much did he weigh, would you know?
I'm just guessing, Nosy. I'm not sure.
Yes, sir, we understand.
Well, I'd say he weighed maybe, 150, right around in there.
How old was he, would you know?
Maybe 25, 26.
How about his coloring? Was he dark or light complected?
No, dark. He had black hair, brown eyes, mean-looking eyes, like steel balls. Kind you pick up with vacuum cleaners. Steel, hard.
Yes, sir. How was he dressed?
Had a pair of Levi's on. Levi's in a blue shirt. He had a brown leather jacket on, too, one with a fur collar.
Was he clean-shaven?
Oh, yes. His face looked like he just had a shave. And a talcum powder on it.
Do you wear glasses, sir?
Yeah?
What kind were they?
I couldn't tell you, just glasses.
Well, did they have metal or plastic frames?
Oh, plastic, yes. Light, kind of tan plastic. Heavy, the kind that don't have the little curly things around the ears. Just big pieces that went over the top.
Mm-hmm. Did the man touch anything with his hands?
No, he didn't. The other officers asked me that, too. He didn't touch a thing.
Was anybody else present at the time?
No one else. I was the only one here.
Well, did the man have any marks or scars that you noticed?
No, leastways not that I saw.
Was there anything unusual about him? Anything that might help us identify him?
Well, that mustache should help.
Sir?
His mustache. I think it's funnier than a $3 bill. Looked like it to me.
Well, I thought you said the man was clean-shaven.
I did. All around the mustache. I didn't think he meant like that. He's probably clean-shaven under that, too. Sure looked phony to me.
Why do you say that?
It was red. He was dark. Had black hair, black eyebrows. Don't seem like he'd come up with a red mustache. Seem like it to you?
It's hard to say, sir.
Don't seem like it to me, not at all. I tell you something else.
What's that, sir?
I think them glasses was fake, too. Glassing them was funny, like it hadn't been ground, kind of flat. I think they was phony, just like the duster.
Duster?
Mustache. Red mustache with black hair. Phony.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. And we'd like you to come down to the office and look at some other pictures, if you would, see if you can identify the man.
Be glad to. I'll not do it today, though.
Why is that, sir?
Well, I already told you had a picture of him down there. I'd probably miss him. It's been a real bad day for me. Well, tomorrow'll be better, though.
Why is that, sir?
Gonna get some sleep tonight.
That's so?
Bribed the landlady.
Yeah?
She let me in his room. I took it.
What's that, sir?
Ain't gonna do much typing without his ribbon, is he?
For the past 3 weeks, we'd heard the same story. A man had entered a check-cashing agency or a small neighborhood store and at gunpoint taken all the currency. Each time, he'd hit just after the owner or the manager had come back from the bank. The descriptions we'd gotten in each theft was the same. Each of the victims looked over the mug books, but they were unable to identify the suspect. The stats office had made an MO run going back 10 years. The leads they turned up were run down, but they led us nowhere. Communications to George Brereton up at CII in Sacramento had turned up no new information. We were right where we were after the first robbery. We had a suspect we couldn't identify, a suspect that we couldn't find. 10:45 a.m., the latest victim closed up his place of business and started to accompany us downtown. As we walked out of the store, a police car pulled up to the curb. In the back seat was a man of about 25 years of age. The officer told us that they'd caught the man running down an alley 3 blocks away. The man who matched the description of the thief identified himself as Rudy Martin. While the radio car officer stood by, we took the suspect over to our car to see Averill Harrison, the victim.
Caught him already, huh?
Is this the man who held you up, sir?
Let me get out and take a good look.
All right.
Tell him to turn sideways, north and south.
All right, sir.
No, I'll turn sideways. That's him.
Are you sure?
That's the man, even without his mustache and glasses, I can tell.
He's lying. He don't know what he's saying.
Don't you talk that way to me, young fella. And where's my money, huh? What'd you do with my money?
I haven't got it. I never took any money from you or anybody else. You're crazy.
I'll teach you to talk to
All
me
right,
like
Harrison,
that.
never mind. Now, if we need anything more, we'll be back to talk to you.
You mean you ain't going to take me downtown now that you caught the fella?
No, sir, we'll get in touch with you later.
You make him tell you where he hid the money. $1,500, all in paper. You make him tell you.
All right, sir, we'll do that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, I'll be right here. Anything you want me to do, just give a holler. I want to see this fella get what's coming to him.
Yes, sir. Here's our card, and you call us if you need to.
Yeah, you do that. And make him tell you what he done with the money.
Oh, you want to get back, Martin?
I'll check with the radio car, Joe. You want him to follow us to the office?
Yeah, tell him we'll take Martin here to the robbery division. We'll check him later.
Right.
All right, Martin, put your hands up as high as you can.
With handcuffs on?
With them on.
You ain't gonna find anything.
All right, get them up.
See, I told you. This is a bad thing that man did. I haven't done anything to him. I didn't take his money.
Settle back, Martin. Back in the seat. You ever seen that man before?
No, I haven't.
Is he mad at you for any reason?
I told you I never saw him before.
Well, he says he knows you. He says you held him up a little while ago.
He's crazy.
Why'd he say something like that without a reason?
I don't know.
Your wallet back here?
Yeah.
All right, slide up a little. Any money in it?
No, all I got some change, maybe 40, 50 cents. Just a few cards there, and a couple of phone numbers, that's all. There's no money.
Who's this? This Johnny Salvatore.
He's a friend of mine.
Chris Turan.
Another friend. They haven't done nothing. They're both nice guys. And look, you got no right to do this. You got no right to arrest
I
me.
just want to talk to you. If you haven't done anything wrong, then you haven't got anything to worry about, have you?
That sounds good, but what am I doing sitting here in his car with you?
All right, now tell us the real story, huh?
I have nothing to tell. I was over by Central Avenue when these two cops came by and picked me up. I wasn't doing anything.
Officers say you were running down an alley. They say that you wouldn't stop when they told you to. Now, how about all that?
I was scared. You can see how that had happened, can't you?
What'd you do with the gun?
Wasn't any gun.
Victim says it was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You registered for the draft, Martin?
Yeah.
Well, where's your draft card?
Isn't it in the wallet?
No, it isn't.
Guess I must have lost it.
You ever been arrested? Did you hear me, Martin? How about it?
Yeah, a couple of times.
What for?
Bag.
Where?
Here, back east.
Where back east?
KC.
You sure that's all?
Yeah.
What were you doing in that alley this morning?
I was on my way to see a guy.
Who?
A friend of mine.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah?
I'll call in. We can get started.
Right.
1K80 to Control 1. 1K80 to Control 1.
Control 1 to 1K80. Go ahead.
Prisoner in custody. Show us out to room 27A, City Hall. KMA 367.
Roger, 1K80. KMA 367.
You all set?
Yeah, let's go. Now, who's this friend you're going to see, Martin?
You have to know that?
We have to know.
Chris Tarrant.
What are we going to see him about?
Job. He said he could line one up for him.
Where do you live?
Room and house down on Wall.
All right, you want to tell us what you did with that money?
What money? I don't know how to tell you any better. I didn't have anything to do with that guy. I don't know nothing about any robbery. I was on my way to see a friend about a job. A couple of cops picked me up. That's all there is to it, nothing more. If you think you can make this thing stick, then you go right ahead. I don't think you can.
Well, we got a lot of time, Martin.
So have I. I got nothing to do. Night's sleep and a couple of meals. That's what I stand to come up with. I got no problems. Go ahead, lock me up. You're going to have to let me go. I don't care what the old guy says. I didn't hold him up. Not him nor anybody else can say I
The
did.
clothes you got on match the ones the hold-up man wore.
So what? A lot of people wear these kind of
The
clothes.
victim identified you.
The guy made a mistake. I told you that.
All right, Martin, you called it. I hope you know what you're talking about. The victim of the robbery identified you, and there's 5 more we think we can tie you into. We make you on the rest of them, you got real trouble here. Now, you'll save us and yourself a lot of time if you'll tell us the truth.
You wouldn't know it if you saw it.
Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there?
Yeah?
Try us. 10:52 a.m. We took the suspect back to the city hall and we talked to him for over 3 hours. He refused to admit any knowledge of the holdups. We checked him through R&I and we came up with the arrest record that he told us about. In checking his record, we found that the suspect was wanted for draft evasion. In the meantime, the other victims of the holdup man had been brought down to the office. The suspect was placed in a show-up with several other persons. They all failed to identify Martin as the thief. In checking further with the last victim, Harrison, he stated that he'd probably made a wrong identification. We had a search of Martin's room made, but we were unable to come up with anything. The two friends he'd mentioned were checked out, but there was no record on either one of them. The suspect was turned over to the federal authorities for prosecution on the draft evasion charge. We were right back where we started 3 weeks before. The next morning, Saturday, June 11th, we started all over again. This time we went back into the files 15 years. Anybody who even vaguely matched the description was checked out. The M.O. of the thief was rechecked. The machines came up with an additional 17 possibles. Each of these were checked out. It took us 2 weeks, and at the end of that time, we were back where we started again. We had nothing but a description that apparently didn't match anybody in our files, and an M.O. that didn't fit any known criminal. During the time that we'd been checking out leads, the bandit was inactive. Additional cars from Metro Division had been assigned to the detail, and rolling stakeouts were maintained around check-cashing agencies throughout the city. The holdup man had apparently dropped from sight. Saturday, June 25th, I checked into the office.
Robbery, Smith. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ben. Huh? Oh, just a minute. Little John. You see him, Joe?
No, I don't think he's here. Little John? No, he's not here.
No, Ben, he isn't here. All right, wait a minute. I'll check the book. Yeah, here. No, I left about an hour ago. Yeah, I'll be back. Want me to call you? Okay, wait a minute.
Here's a pencil.
Oh. Uh-huh. 0281? Right, yeah. Okay, Ben.
I got something here. Teletype from San Diego from Hewen and Davis.
Yeah, what is it?
I'll read it to you. R.E. your APB, dated June 10th, R.E. robbery. Robbery occurred this city last night. M.O. and description matches your suspect. We have identification as Jerry Lane, San Diego number 146382. Are sending mug shots.
Huh, looks like a break.
Well, it might have been. You let me finish.
Yeah?
He got away. 12:15 p.m. A special delivery letter arrived from San Diego with the mug shots of Jerry Lane. There was also a note from Sergeant Carl Davis. He explained that the suspect had held up a small liquor store in the city and had badly beaten the owner. A witness was shown the mug books and was able to pick out the bandit. He was identified as a Jerry Lane. He had only one arrest record, and that was for a misdemeanor offense in San Diego County. We checked the name through our identification bureau, but there was no record on him in our files. The mug shots from San Diego had been taken over 4 years previously, but the victims of the robberies in Los Angeles had no trouble identifying it, even without the glasses and the mustache. Additional broadcasts were gotten out carrying the name, and radiograms were sent to Washington and to Sacramento requesting any available information. Another week passed while the search went on. During that time, the holdup man hit once more, this time in National City, just south of San Diego. From the reports we got, the M.O. matched the one previously used. The suspect made good his escape. Tuesday morning, 11:30 a.m. Frank and I had been out running down a lead. We just got back to the office.
Well, there's another one that didn't go anyplace.
Yeah?
You know, Joe, if somebody could figure out a way to filter out the bad leads, it'd sure save a lot of legwork, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess I get it. Robbery Friday. Yeah, all right. It's Hewen.
Yeah?
Hi, Pappy. Yeah. When was that? Yeah, anything on him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you're probably right. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is put out another broadcast. Yeah. No, nothing up here. What'd you say? Right, yeah. Well, if anything else turns up, let us know, will you? Right. Oh, wait a minute. Say hello to Carl. All right, Pappy. Yeah, we'll be talking to you. Right. Thanks. Bye.
What's he got?
Well, it's our suspect, Jerry Lane.
Yeah?
He's going to have to stand for more than a 211 charge now.
What do you mean?
Latest victim just died.
You are listening to Dragnet, the authentic story of your police force in action.
It's so satisfying to know that my Chesterfield is low in nicotine, highest in quality.
Chesterfield, low in nicotine, highest in quality. A fact proved by chemical analyses of the country's 6 leading cigarette brands.
And it's so satisfying to know that a doctor who has been making thorough examinations, especially of the nose, throat, and sinuses, reports no adverse effects from smoking Chesterfields.
His report is a part of a program supervised by a responsible research laboratory and is based on thorough bi-monthly examinations of a group of Chesterfield smokers over a period of a year and a half.
That's 18 full months now. Don't you want to smoke a cigarette with a record like this? Regular or king size.
Chesterfield is low in nicotine, highest in quality. Best for me, best for you.
From the information we got on the phone, it looked like Jerry Lane would be headed for Los Angeles. One of the witnesses to the latest robbery said that the suspect drove away in either a 1942 Plymouth or a Dodge Coupe. The color of the car was listed as either a dark blue or black. Descriptions of the car and of the suspect were printed up and distributed to all law enforcement agencies between Los Angeles and the Mexican border. Al Gayton from the San Diego department got in touch with the Mexican authorities, and a close check was kept on all cars crossing into Mexico. According to our information, Jerry Lane had robbed at least 8 places and stolen a little under $9,000 in a period of 6 weeks. While we continued our investigation, the San Diego authorities followed up the leads they had. In the course of checking out the friends and associates listed on Lane's arrest record, they came up with the information that he had at one time been employed as a musician in a downtown nightclub. They interviewed the employees of the place, but they were not able to get a definite lead on the suspect. With the mugshot that they'd sent us, and knowing that he was a professional musician, we checked with the local office of the Musicians Union. They told us that he was not in good standing, and they were unable to give us the address of the suspect, but they did give us the name and address of a bar where he'd worked several years before. At 8:30 p.m. that night, Frank and I talked to one of the waitresses in the place.
No, they cut out the band a year or so ago. Not enough business to keep it going.
Uh-huh. Did you work here when they did have a band?
Sure, I've been here since they remodeled the place. Been 4 years anyway. Hey, you fellas like a drink? Be on the house.
No, thank you.
No,
very much,
ma'am,
Frank.
thanks.
You know a man named Jerry Lane?
What does he do?
Well, he's a musician. We understand he plays clarinet.
Lane. Yeah, it seems to me I do remember him. Not too tall, kind of nice looking if you went for the type. Yeah, I remember him.
You know where we can get in touch with him?
No, I haven't got the slightest idea. Got to be a pretty big lush. Had to let him go. Union told him lay off the booze, but he didn't pay no attention. Always showing up late. A real lush.
Possible the owner might know where he is?
It isn't likely. I'm married to the owner. I know most of the stuff that goes on around here.
I see. Can you give us any idea where we might be able to get a lead on him? Some of his friends? Maybe another musician?
No. Hey, wait a minute.
Ma'am?
I might know someone. Let me make a phone call.
Well, if you give us the phone number, we can put in the call.
No, I'd rather not do that. You see, this girl used to see a lot of Jerry. Maybe she don't want to get mixed up in a thing like this. I'll call her and find out. If she knows, she'll tell me. If she doesn't, there's no harm done.
Okay.
Got a dime?
Just a minute. There's 2 nickels.
Thanks.
I'd rather you leave the door open if you will.
All right. Hello, may I speak to Betty Hodgin, please? Yeah. All right. They're calling her.
Good.
Nice girl. Never figured out what she saw in Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Betty? Betty, this is Naomi. Just fine. You? Oh, yeah, he's fine. Say, Betty, I hate to bother you, but do you know where I can get in touch with Jerry Lane? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, wait a minute. Have you got a pencil?
Yeah. Here you go.
Now, what's the address, Betty? Uh-huh. Yeah, I got it. No, it's nothing serious, no. No, business isn't that good. Yeah, we still got the piano. Sure, gonna keep it. Right. Well, thanks, Betty. You guys are in luck.
Yes, ma'am?
Here's the address. It's a club down on 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Betty says he's there almost every night.
9:42 p.m. We called the office and had another team of men sent out. We notified homicide detail that we'd picked up another lead, and they sent out a team of men to give us any help that we might need in apprehending the suspect. The address we'd been given was the Georgetown Club, a small place on West 6th Street. When we got there, the place was crowded, and the band was in the middle of the second set. We checked with one of the bartenders.
Sure. That's Jerry playing clarinet. See? Gray suit.
Yeah, does he work here?
No, he shows up almost every night, sits in with the band. Union doesn't like it. They talked to the boss about it. He's trying to get the bum out of here. Cause a lot of trouble.
That right?
Sure. Always he comes in drunk or else he acts like he's high on dope. You want me to get him for you?
Yeah, tell him there are a couple of friends who'd like to talk to him, will you?
I'll do it right now. You don't want me to say you're cops?
No, we don't.
I didn't think so. Okay, I get it.
Thank you.
Some place they got here, huh?
Yeah, sure is crowded, isn't it?
Right. Better watch him. He's probably armed.
Yeah, let's get him outside. It'd be easier to take there. Too many people here.
Yeah, the bartender's got him now.
All right. Now let's let him get outside before we move away.
Right.
Yeah, there he goes. Come on.
Yeah, sure. Well, where are they? You said a couple of friends. Where are they? You said they would be here. Now, wait a minute. Here they are. Oh. I know you. Where did I know you fellas from?
You Jerry Lane?
Yeah, what do you want to see me about? I gotta get back in there. If you fellas don't need me no more, I'll get back to work, huh?
No.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Go
No
ahead.
problem. I know what's this all about. I don't know you guys.
Police officers, you're under arrest.
What for?
Frank?
Yeah. Stand still.
What are you trying to do? You got nothing on me.
Stand still.
You stay away from me, cop. Now leave me alone.
All right, hold it up, mister. All right, now come on your feet. Get up.
Now stand still. He's clean, Joe. Now put your hands behind you.
I didn't do anything. You got no reason to shove me around. Cut my mouth. It's bleeding.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us, mister.
What are you after me for? What have I done? I have too much to drink? Is that it? I wasn't bothering anybody in there.
It's a nice try, Lane, but it won't work. We got a half a dozen positive identifications on you for robbery.
I didn't hurt anybody.
You killed a man.
Yeah. The last one, I heard he died. Is it true? Did he die?
That's right.
I didn't know what I was doing, you know. I wasn't responsible. I just didn't feel so good. It wasn't my fault. He wouldn't give me the money. I didn't know what I was doing. That's going to make a difference, isn't it? I didn't know what I was doing.
I wouldn't know about that, Lane. That's going to be up to the jury, but you can bet on one thing.
What's that?
They'll know what they're doing.
The story you have just heard is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
On December 17th, trial was held in Department 92, Superior Court of the State of California, in and for the County of Los Angeles. In a moment, the results of that trial.
And now, here is our star, Jack Webb.
Thank you, George Fenneman. Friends, the big Labor Day weekend is coming up, so make sure you have plenty of Chesterfields. Get a couple of cartons when you do your weekend shopping. Now, I can tell you why you should be smoking Chesterfields in just 10 words. Chesterfield, low in nicotine, highest in quality, best for you.
Gerald Carlisle Lane was tried and convicted of murder in the first degree and was executed in the lethal gas chamber at the state penitentiary, San Quentin, California. You have just heard Dragnet, a series of authentic cases from official files. Technical advice comes from the Office of Chief of Police W.H. Parker, Los Angeles Police Department. Technical advisors, Captain Jack Donahoe, Sergeant Marty Wynn, Sergeant Vance Brazier. Heard tonight were Ben Alexander, Vic Rodman, Lillian Baeff, Harry Bartell. Script by John Robinson. Music by Walter Schumann. Hal Gibney speaking.
Watch an entirely new Dragnet case history each week on your local NBC television station. Please check your newspaper for the day and time.
Chesterfield has brought you Dragnet, transcribed from Los Angeles.
Have you tried new cork-tipped Fatima? It's the smooth smoke. Here's why. New Fatima tips of perfect cork, king size for longer filtering, and Fatima quality for a much better flavor and aroma. Remember, Fatima has the tip for your lips. Try new Fatima. See how smooth it is. Fatima is made by the makers of Chesterfield, Liggett & Myers, one of tobacco's most respected names.
Now it's time for the comedy part of our podcast. We'll join Bob Hope, and he's talking about London.
Thank you. Hiya, fellas. This is Bob. Salute to Tommy Atkins Hope. Telling all you fighting Britishers that though with shoe rationing, we may be down to 3 pairs of shoes, the Axis is down to 3 heels. Yes, sir, it's an honor to be on this command performance tonight for England. You all know what England is. That's an island surrounded by tea. But it's really very appropriate for me to be on this show for Britain. After all, I was born in London. I was born in the theater. My folks would do anything to keep from buying a ticket. But seriously, it's the truth. I was born in the theater in the West End of London in the fog. By the time the fog cleared away, I was 6 years old, and it was too late for my parents to do anything about it. My father took one look at me and said, "Mother, we've been blitzed." But it was fun being in London. We had a large family, 4 boys, 4 girls, and me. Of course, the family didn't stay long. I left England when I was 7 years old. You see, in those days, they were exporting ham, and I'll never forget that trip to America. Great boat, wonderful accommodations. Every night I used to go up 3 or 4 decks and watch them dance in the steerage. I was down so deep in that boat, when I got off, I had the bends. I was a cute little fellow, though. Every night I'd go down to the hold and tell the crew jokes. They liked me so well, they held me over the side of the boat. But it really was a very nice trip and a fine boat. It was called the SS Maldemir. Maldemir, that's French for you can't take it with you. After 3 days at sea, I looked like the picture on my passport. But it was a fine trip. All I did was lean over the rail and relax. Well, we finally arrived in America and moved right to Cleveland. We really became Americanized. After 5 days, my father took out his first papers, but he didn't sell them, so they took away his stand. And the kids on the streets of Cleveland liked me. Within a week, they were calling me the same nickname as the kids in England. I guess Stinky is international. Oh, but I love England. It's really wonderful. I finally went back to England about 3 years ago. When I got off the boat, I was greeted by the Bob Hope fan club and his keeper. And talk about the English sense of humor. I'll never forget once I was taking a trip from London, and I told the fella next to me a joke. Halfway to Southampton, he started to laugh. I said, "Just get the gag?" He said, "No, I just remembered you left your bag in the station."
And now, if you're ready, it's time for the Great Gildersleeve.
Kraft presents the Great Gildersleeve. The Kraft Cheese Company, makers of Parquet margarine and a complete line of famous quality food products, presents Harold Perry as the Great Gildersleeve. Kraft brings the Great Gildersleeve every week at this time, written by John Whedon and Sam Moore. We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve in just a moment. Pabstet, the delicious golden cheese food, is so nourishing and so easily digested, so useful in 100 appetizing ways, you'll find it a wonderful help in menu planning. For a tempting main dish, blend Pabstet's mellow cheddar cheese flavor into nourishing and economical macaroni and au gratin dishes. Or melt Pabstet into a smooth, luscious cheese sauce for vegetables, hard-cooked eggs, chicken, or fish. For lunchbox sandwiches or quick company treats, spread delicious Pabstet on crackers or between layers of enriched bread. Yes, there are 100 different ways Pabstet can please your family and guests. And, especially important these days, Pabstet helps supply important food elements, muscle-building milk protein, food energy, milk minerals, and important vitamin A. So for delightful menu surprises, buy wholesome, nourishing Pabstet. Whenever you can, serve this delicious golden cheese food, Pabstet. let's see how things are going with the great Gildersleeve. Like all candidates for public office, he finds it expedient now and then to retire from the strain of campaigning and spend a day quietly in the bosom of his family, denying himself to all but photographers. Today is Saturday, and Gildersleeve has planned such a day. No photographers are clamoring at his door, but if one happened by now, he'd find the great man standing on the front porch with his niece Marjorie, surveying his acres and sampling the morning air.
Just breathe that air, Marjorie. Go on, breathe some of it.
It's wonderful.
Where else can you get air like that? You know, I wouldn't live anywhere else for $1 million.
Neither would I.
You take where Judge Hooker lives even. Of course, it's only 3 blocks from here, but somehow the air isn't the same. I notice the difference the minute I turn the corner.
I think it's spring that's turned the corner.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, see how green everything is. Why, in another week the lilacs will be out. It's really here, Uncle Mort. It's spring.
Yes, it's spring. What is it the fellow says? Spring with its eternal promise? I don't know. Spring, spring, thou lovely thing.
Why, Uncle Mort.
I'm a poet and I don't know it.
You know, you get awfully silly in the spring.
Well, who doesn't? Come on, let's sit down here on the swing and be comfortable, my dear. Gotta remember to put some oil on that. Remind me next spring.
Oh, I love spring. And I love this place. I love every tree and every bush and every little thing about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't take $1 million for it.
And the grass. See how green it is. You can almost see it growing.
I can almost see me mowing. Oh, well, Leroy's a big boy now. Where is Leroy?
He ducked out right after breakfast. Do you want him?
No, let him go. What's he up to?
I don't know. He borrowed a quarter from Bertie before he left. She'll probably never see it again.
I've told him time and again he's not... Bertie, is that you?
Where are you, Miss Gildersleeve?
Out on the porch. Come on out.
Mr. Gildersleeve, you going downtown today?
I wasn't planning to, Bertie. I doubt if I even stir off this porch today. It's so comfortable here.
Oh, shucks, I should have asked Leroy. He was going anyway.
By the way, Bertie, I understand you lent Leroy some money this morning.
Yes, sir. Well,
I've told Leroy he's not to ask you for money, and I've asked you not to lend him any.
Well, I wouldn't say I lent it to him exactly, Mr. Gildersleeve.
You wouldn't?
No, sir, I just advanced it to him.
The distinction is a highly technical one, Bertie.
Is what?
Lending and advancing. The distinction is scarcely perceptible from where I sit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gildersleeve. You ain't coming through so good this morning.
I say, what's the difference between lending money to Leroy and advancing it?
Well, advancing money is where you're going to get it back come payday. Lending it is where you kiss it goodbye. Leroy's going to pay it back.
Well, see that he does. What did he want it for, anyway?
Oh, he made me promise not to tell.
No, Bertie.
Here comes Leroy on his bicycle.
Yes, you better ask him.
Hey, Unc, look, no hands!
Leroy! Oh, my goodness, don't do that. One of these days, he'll break his fool neck.
No such luck. I got it, Bertie. Hi, Unc.
Leroy, where have you been?
Shopping.
Stick in your shirt tail. What were you shopping for?
Present.
And who, may I ask, were you buying a present for with money which you borrowed from Bertie when I told you repeatedly you're not to do so? Well?
Could you give me that again?
What's the matter with everybody around here? I speak English, don't I?
Excuse me, I got to look in the oven.
Leroy, who was the present for?
Miss Goodwin.
Miss Goodwin, eh? Leroy, what's back of all this?
Nothing, Unc, nothing at all. He just wants to get promoted, that's all. June is coming. I do not. I do so... Tell her to keep out of this, Unc. If you didn't wait till the last minute every day to do your homework...
Now, Marjorie, I'll handle this. Leroy?
Yes, Unc?
How do you account for this sudden burst of generosity?
Well, gosh, I don't see why everybody has to get so suspicious all of a sudden.
Answer me. What prompts the giving of this rich gift?
Don't you know? Tomorrow's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day? And you're planning to give Miss Goodwin...
Yeah, you want to see it? It's super. I got it right here.
What?
Paid $1.50 for it. It's the Doris May knit shop. I saw it in the window. $1.50. There. How do you like it?
What is it?
It's a pincushion. What do you think?
Oh.
Genuine silk. It's blue.
So I see.
It's got pins in it, too, and they're hard to find, aren't they, Mart? You see, they're stuck into it so they spell mother.
Well, that's very clever.
$1.50. You think she'll like it, Unc?
Well, it's a very pretty pincushion, my boy. The only thing is...
Oh, I'm going to wrap it up nice. I thought maybe you'd probably be going over there today and you could take it with you and give it to her so she'd get it in time for... Don't you think she'll like it, Unc?
Oh, it's very pretty, Leroy, very.
It ought to be. It cost $1.50.
It's very generous of you to want to give it to her, Leroy. The only thing is... Well, my boy, women are funny in some ways.
Now, Miss Goodwin, she's swell.
That's not what you used to say about her.
I think she's swell. You want to make something out of it?
So do I. So there.
Now, children, what I'm trying to say, Leroy, is I think that's a very fine pincushion.
$1.50.
However, I also think it may be rushing things just a little to give Miss Goodwin a present for Mother's Day when she's not your mother. Not yet.
She won't be our mother anyway. She'll be our aunt. Oh, gosh, I thought she'd like it. I went and spent $1.50.
I'm sure she'd like it, my boy, but as I say, women are apt to be touchy about these little matters. They don't like to think of themselves as Whistler's mother.
Uncle Mort's right.
But I'll tell you what you do. Now, why don't you save it and give it to her for a wedding present?
When?
Well, when we get married.
When is that?
Yes, when are you going to get married?
Well, that's a little indefinite.
You mean she ain't saying?
No, we have a definite understanding about it, Leroy. We have a definite understanding.
All right, when is it?
Well, we decided, your Auntie Eve and I, that it would be too complicated to try to get married at the same time I'm running for mayor.
Well, then why run for mayor?
So you have a point there, my boy. But Eve is very anxious to have me do it. She wants me to be the mayor. In fact, she promised that if I win the primaries in June, that same day she'll name the date of our wedding.
And if you don't win, what then?
Of course he's going to win, Leroy.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't?
We haven't really gone into that, my boy.
Well, you better go into it. I don't want to get stuck with a pincushion that cost $1.50.
Yes.
Will there be anything else, Dr. Needham?
No, that's all, I think, Mr. Peavy. You'll be sure and thank Mrs. Peavy, won't you? I don't know how we could run a church supper without her.
Well, she enjoys it.
Well, Peavy, you old son of a gun, how... Oh, hello, Dr. Needham.
Good day, Mr. Gildersleeve.
I didn't see you when I first came in.
That will be 25 cents, Dr. Needham.
25 cents.
And the penny tax, of course.
Of course. Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Eh, Mr. Gildersleeve?
That's right. By the way, Doctor, I may be requiring your services before long.
Oh, so? In what capacity?
Well, you may not have heard. I'm engaged to be married.
Well, that will be a pleasure, Mr. Gildersleeve. A real pleasure. Good day. Good day, Mr. Peavy.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Good day. By George, he's a pretty good fellow. I wonder if he heard me say son of a gun, Peavy.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about the doctor. He has a great sense of humor.
Oh?
Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's. He says that every time he pays the penny tax.
Yes, I know.
Well, what can I do for you this afternoon?
Not a thing, Peavy. I just dropped in to chew the fat for a while, if you're not busy.
Not at all. Is the happy day really drawing nigh for you, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Right after the election, I'll be the happiest man in the world. She's the finest woman I've ever known.
Woman is a noble sex, Mr. Gildersleeve. I'd say it was the nobler of the two sexes.
You're right, Peavy.
Now, you take Mother's Day. Only a woman can be a mother.
Yeah, that's true. Probably a good thing, too.
Well, Judge Hooker.
Hello, Peavy. Well, Gildersleeve, busy campaigning, I see.
And I'm just resting for the moment, Judge. Peavy and I are talking about the nobility of woman.
Women. Give me a pack of razor blades, Peavy, and a bottle of those liver pills.
Sour grapes, Judge?
All right, laugh, Gildy. You're no better off than I am.
Well, now, I wouldn't say that. Mr. Gildersleeve's engaged to be married, you know.
Yeah, I know, but there's many a slip twixt the cup and the lip. And Gildersleeve ought to know.
Now, see here, Hooker.
You better get it in writing, Gildy. Just a year ago, you were waltzing up the aisle with Leela Ransom.
This is different.
No, I don't think Mr. Gildersleeve has anything to worry about.
Well, you don't know, Peavy. Women are tricky.
Well, not tricky, Judge, just cautious.
Oh? How do you mean?
Well, I can remember Mrs. Peavy when she was getting ready to name the day. I was with a wholesale drug firm at the time, Dunninger and Holtz it was. And I can remember the day she said she'd marry me just as plain as if it was yesterday.
Well, how could any man forget it?
Yes, sir. I called on her one Sunday afternoon. I used to call on her every Sunday afternoon, as a matter of fact. And I'd always take along some little token, a bouquet of flowers or a box of taffy. We were both very fond of taffy in those days.
Come on, Peavy. What happened?
I'm coming to it, Judge. I used to ask her to name the day every couple of months or so, and on this particular afternoon, I asked her again. I'll never forget her answer.
What did she say, Peavy?
She said, Richard, I'll marry you just as soon as you open your own drugstore. So, here I am in my own drugstore.
Yeah. But what if you hadn't opened your own store?
She would have married him just the same.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Mrs. Peavy has a mind of her own.
See, Gildy? That's women for you. They'll only marry you for what they can get out of you.
Judge, that is a disgusting statement. That may be true of some women, but not Eve. Eve is different. Eve will marry me whether I'm elected or not.
Are you sure, Gildy?
I'm positive. What's more, I'm going right over and find out.
Well, in the middle of the morning?
Sure. What's the matter with the morning?
Nothing, Throckmorton, except that I was just going out. Would you like to come in just for a minute?
I'll come in for a minute and stay the rest of the day.
Throckmorton, aren't you...
I'm taking the day off.
Oh, is Mayor Terwilliger taking the day off?
Now, Eve, a man can only campaign so much.
That's no way to win an election.
Let's forget the election. Wouldn't you like to take the day off and have a little fun?
I can't. And I don't think you should either.
Oh, come on, Eve. Besides, I've got something I'd like to ask you about.
You can ask me about it tonight. I have a teachers' meeting in a few minutes.
Eve, don't I mean anything to you?
Of course you do, only the
Eve,
thing...
there's something I gotta know right away.
What's that, Throckmorton?
Well, I got to thinking. I'm just wondering. We get married in June, huh?
Maybe.
Right after the election?
It all depends.
Depends on what?
Throckmorton, that reminds me. I wrote my mother about you. I never do a thing without consulting Mother. Would you like to hear what she said?
What did you write her about me?
Oh, I told her I'd met you and how kind you'd been to me and what an important man you were getting to be.
Is that all?
Just about. Would you like to hear what she said about you?
Well, some other time. But right now, Eve, I've got to know where I stand. Suppose I don't get elected.
I refuse to consider that possibility. So should you.
Well, of course, I'm going to keep right on plugging away, Eve. I'll do my best.
And you'll win. I'm sure you will.
What if I don't?
Let me show you what Mother said. I've got her letter right here.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Let's see. The weather has been rather chilly, so and so and so and so. Nancy Grant had a baby last week, so and so and so and so. Oh, here. Mr. Gildersleeve, from your description, sounds very forceful and dynamic. I'm sure he has a real future in politics. There.
Politics? What about my other future? Haven't you said anything to your mother about us?
Maybe I have.
What did she say about that?
I don't have to tell you everything, do I, darling?
Well, I want to know where I stand.
Well, our engagement's been announced, hasn't it?
I've been engaged before. What I want to know is, if I don't get elected...
Throckmorton, you're being a defeatist. I won't consider that possibility. In fact... Oh, dear, they're blowing for me. I've got to go.
But, Eve, can't you answer a simple question?
Later. See you tonight, darling.
Now, where am I? By George, if I didn't know her so well, I'd say she was tricky.
The great Gildersleeve will be with us again in just a few seconds. Now, more tempting ways to serve Pabstet, the delicious golden cheese food. Children simply love the wholesome, nourishing cheese goodness of Pabstet, so here are some special treats for the youngsters. Before serving vegetable soup, crumble Pabstet and let its mellow cheddar cheese flavor blend extra richness into this tempting soup. Creamed potatoes and creamed spinach made with Pabstet are sure to be greeted with ahs and ohs of delight. And between meals, crackers spread with Pabstet are treats that hungry youngsters will light into with lip-smacking satisfaction. There's just no end to the tempting ways of serving nourishing Pabstet. So whenever your dealer has a supply on hand, ask for the familiar round, flat package and buy this delicious golden cheese food, Pabstet,
Delight the whole family. Remember, it's the original whole milk cheese food, so be sure to ask for Pabstet. Now let's get back to the great Gildersleeve. He's been at loose ends ever since his inconclusive talk with Eve Goodwin, so he's spending the afternoon alone at home, moodily trying to read, to listen to the radio, and to keep Leroy's dog out of his chair. Now, however, comes an interruption.
Oh, now what? Shut up, Jeep. Well, good afternoon, Leela.
Hello, Throckmorton. I hope you don't mind my dropping over, but it's such a lovely day.
No, glad to see you. Come in. Get out of here, Jeep.
Oh, I just couldn't stand being cooped up over there another minute, and I just thought, well, now, I'll just go have a nice, friendly visit with Throckmorton.
Oh, fine. I've just been sitting around not doing a thing. Come in and sit down.
Thank you. It's nice in here. I've always liked this room.
Yeah?
I've always liked this couch, too. Seems like old times, just the two of us here, doesn't it, Throckmorton?
Yeah, just like old times.
I'm terribly happy for you, darling. About Eve, I mean.
That's good.
She's a fine woman. One of the finest women I ever met, really.
She is a fine woman.
When is the happy day to be, Throckmorton?
We have a sort of a flexible arrangement. Probably in June.
Oh, June's a lovely month for a wedding. Just think, a year ago...
You're being awfully nice about this whole thing, Leela.
Oh, but I think Eve is so perfect for you. You're almost as tall as she is. I'm sure most people will never notice.
When she wears low heels, I'm taller than she is.
Well, of course, I don't suppose she'd want to wear low heels very often, but honestly, I don't think those are the things that matter at all. It's the understanding between two people that matters.
Well, Eve understands me perfectly.
I just wish I could get to know her better. I'm certain she must be terribly interested.
Oh, she is. Fine talker, very well informed, but she's never boring. You know, some well-informed women are boring.
I suppose so. I don't suppose you ever think about us anymore, do you, Throckmorton?
Us?
We had some happy moments, a few. I like to remember them sometimes.
We had a lot of fun, Leela.
Do you remember the time we got caught in the rain and had to spend all afternoon in that funny little country store?
And we played checkers for 2 hours.
And I didn't win one game. You always were too smart for me, Throckmorton.
You weren't trying.
Oh, yes, I was. Do you remember that afternoon we went out on the picnic, just the two of us, and we just lay on the grass and looked up at the clouds?
Yeah, I remember.
We didn't talk sensibly or think about anything. We just acted like two silly people who were in love all afternoon. Wasn't it silly?
No. What was silly about it?
Oh, we did such silly things. Are you still ticklish, Throckmorton?
Now, Leela. Leela? Cut it out, Leela. Leela.
I shouldn't have done that, I know.
You can if you want to.
No, I mustn't.
Go ahead and tickle me, Leela.
No.
Leela?
Oh, Throckmorton, you mustn't. Oh, Throckmorton, what are we doing? I can't imagine how we ever...
We were swept away.
Oh, Throckmorton, how can I ever face Eve?
How can you face her? What about me?
You mustn't worry about it, darling. Eve is so understanding. I'm sure she would realize it was just a slip.
Oh, she'd never forgive me.
Oh, of course she would, Throckmorton. I only hope she can forgive me.
It was my fault, Leela. It was all my fault.
Well, I'll forgive you, you poor boy.
I'm not worthy of her. I'm not worthy to touch the ground she walks on. I'm not worthy to kiss the hem of her garment. How could I do a thing like that? I must be no good.
Well, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, Dr. Needham.
We meet again.
Yes, we meet again. I suppose you're out for a little stroll?
Yes, I usually take a little constitutional after supper Saturday evening. Sets me up for Sunday. Will I be seeing you in church tomorrow?
Oh, yes, you certainly will.
Good.
I felt the need of church lately.
The world needs the church, Mr. Gildersleeve. If the world but knew it.
You're right, Doctor. You're absolutely right. Goodbye. It's the only thing to do. I'll just throw myself on her mercy. I'll just say to her, Eve, I've been a bad boy. Please forgive me. I'll just say to her, I don't know how it happened, Eve. I didn't mean to do it. It just happened. I'll say...
Throckmorton.
Hello, Eve.
Well, come in, silly.
Oh, thanks.
I wasn't expecting you quite so early, but...
Oh, am I too early? Well, I could go away and come back again.
Oh, nonsense. I'm glad you came early. Now we can have a nice long evening together. Well, aren't you going to take your hat off?
Oh, forgot.
I'll take it.
Thanks.
There. Now come in the living room.
Thanks.
Well, darling, aren't you going to kiss me? It's quite proper, you know. We're engaged.
Eve.
Yes?
Nothing.
There's something troubling you, Throckmorton. What is it?
It's nothing. Not a thing.
Oh, you're tired then, poor dear. Why don't you lie down here and stretch out on the sofa? Come on.
Where will you?
I'll just kneel here beside you.
I'm the one who should be kneeling.
Oh, no. No, just stretch out and relax. That's it. You've had a hard day, haven't you?
Well, it has been rather strenuous.
What have you been up to since I saw you?
Huh? Guess who I saw on the way over here? Dr. Needham.
Oh, really? He's such a fine man, Dr. Needham.
Yeah, only he always gives you the feeling that he can see right through you. We must go to church tomorrow, Eve.
I'd love to go with you.
Yeah, we must do that. Eve?
Yes, Throckmorton?
Nothing.
Darling, you're troubled about something, I can tell. There's something you want to tell me.
No.
Sit up a moment.
Huh? What for?
So I can sit down. There. Now lean back and just let me hold your head in my lap. Your forehead feels hot.
It is.
Let me stroke it for you.
Your fingers are so cool, Eve. So cool and sweet.
This will take all the pain and all the worry and all the weariness away.
Oh, Eve, you're wonderful. So sweet and understanding.
There's not much a woman can give a man, Throckmorton, if she can't give him understanding.
And you do. You understand so well. Eve.
Yes, darling?
Nothing.
All right. Just lie quietly. Don't tell me if you don't want to.
Oh, but I do. I mean, there's nothing to tell, really. Nothing much.
Then it can't be anything to worry about.
No, it isn't. The whole thing is silly. Completely silly. Didn't amount to raw beans. It was just... Eve.
Yes?
Do you believe that a kiss means anything?
Do I believe that a kiss means anything? Well, that's hard to say. It all depends. No, I don't think the kiss itself means anything. It's the thought behind it.
Exactly. That's the way I feel.
I mean, after all, there are kisses that you just And then there are other kisses.
That's it. Sometimes you kiss somebody and it means no more than a slap on the back.
Well, I've never thought of it that way.
And then there are other kisses that are special. Like this. Bend down, Eve.
Gracious, I'm losing my hairpins.
Oh, Eve, you're wonderful. That's what I like about you. You understand?
Well, a girl can only try.
I should have known. You're not like the others. You're wonderful. And I'm a dope.
Oh, now, Throckmorton.
Yes, I am. I'm a dope. Would you believe it? I've been worried to death all afternoon.
Oh, what about?
Silliest thing in the world. Leela Ransom came over this afternoon, and we were sitting around talking, and one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I slipped her a quick kiss. And all the rest of the day, I worried about it. Can you beat it? Eve is something...
How could you, Throckmorton? How could you? You leave that woman and come over here?
But, Eve, it didn't mean anything. You said so yourself. Gosh, it didn't mean anything more than a slap on the back.
It may have been a slap on the back to Mrs. Ransom, but it's a slap in the face to me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very tired. I'm very tired of a number of things.
I give up. I give up. She's right. I was a bad boy.
Here's a strange situation. While other foods are being rationed, we're urged now to cut loose and fill up on eggs. It seems this country has more eggs right now than it knows what to do with, and a very good thing to do with them is to eat them. There are good reasons for this sudden surplus. The hens have been going all out for victory, and at the same time, we're hard up for storage facilities and crates to pack the eggs in. We have to keep them moving direct from hen to consumer. It's a good thing, really, because doctors tell us that eggs have what it takes. They say we'd all be healthier if we ate them at least once a day. For not only do eggs supply many of the things we miss with those steaks we're not getting, but they have a specialty of their own. They help prevent pellagra. And right now, because of the surplus, eggs are cheaper than they're likely to be for some time. So it's a good chance to lay up a little extra health against hard times to come.
Personally, Mr. Carpenter, I make a practice of eating 2 eggs for breakfast every morning, rain or shine.
I was just about to remark, Mr. Gildersleeve, I've never seen you looking better.
I never felt better.
Well, you heard what the man said, folks. Let's eat all the eggs we can get while this surplus lasts, because if we don't, the farmers are going to start laying off hens, and when the lean season comes around again, we'll be right back where we were before.
Yeah, and that would be ridiculous. Good night, everybody.
Music heard on this program was directed by Claude Sweeten. This is Ken Carpenter speaking for the Kraft Cheese Company, makers of Parquet Margarine and the complete line of famous quality food products. Kraft invites you to listen in again next week for the further adventures of the great Gildersleeve.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
You have been listening to the Radio Theater Channel Weekly Download. Check out our continuous stream at www.otrlisten.com. And join us next week for another Radio Theater Channel Weekly Download.